wanna say gang. Listen bro, I'ma start by saying that I didn't really want to make this video because the sauce that I'm gonna be spilling out today is just illegal, man. Come on. But you know what? You're my man. I still want to provide you with the secret sauce no matter what. So if you're ready to learn how to make the craziest 50 Cent early 2000 inspired beats, let's get into it. Yeah. Alright, as first element, I started with this nylon guitar from Ilya Efimov, and I used the main preset, which is actually the default one. And by the way, the tempo of the melody is 98 BPM and the key of the melody is B minor. So once grabbed that nylon guitar, I made this chord progression, and that repeats over here, and then we got this other one. So basically what I did here, we have an A part, B part, C part, and D part. We basically have a variation for each bar. And if you notice on the third bar, we have the same chord progression that we have at the beginning of the first bar. And then on the second part, we have the same chord progression that we have on the second bar. And then on the last bar, we have a chord progression that is made by B, G, and E. And then the fourth bar completes with a melodic sequence of notes. One thing I would like you to pay attention is the placement of these two notes over here. If you look at the beginning of the position of each note, you will definitely notice that they're not exactly placed over here, but they are here, just to give that human feeling that I really like to have it in this kind of melodies. And the same thing happens on the 8th bar, which we have this sequence of notes, which is kind of similar. However, the first note had actually been moved from here to here. But apart from that, the chord progression of the first 4 bars is still the same also on the second 4 bars. Oh, by the way, another thing that I did with the notes was to play around with the velocity. So if you notice that being randomized, and you can do this simply by doing Alt plus R, and as you can see, it opens this window over here, and if you play with the velocity like this, you'll be able to move it around. Alright, next element that we have is the ensembles from Spitfire's symphonic strings, and I used this spiccato preset, and all I did was to simply copy the first chord progression that we have from the guitar, but I've only used the first and the third bars. And then as you can see here, we have another chord progression which goes like this. So for the cue of the sound, we have a cut on the low end and a boost on the high end, just like this, simple tiny boost, not too crazy. And then we got another element still from Spitfire's symphonic strings, and in this case it's a viola. In this circumstance, I've actually played a little more with the piano roll, and as you can see, we have more chord progressions. And for the cue of the sound, I removed the low end frequencies and I reduced the high end a little bit, just because I wanted to keep the space for the other sound, which is kind of similar in terms of range of frequencies, so I wanted to give more room to that one. And altogether, this is the foundation of the melody. Alright, once got into this point, I actually wanted to put the main element of the melody, and I've actually used an electric guitar which is called AX Clean Guitar from Xenology. Alright, the melody itself might look complicated, but trust me bro, it is very simple. Alright, the secret here is to make something catchy and melodic. I always say that bro, but that is basically it bro, for real, for real. And how do you do that bro? You just need to try over and over until you find something that it is catchy. And a secret that I will give you is to literally try thinking about a melody in your mind and then trying to replicating that melody that you have in your mind into FL. But to be honest bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, it takes a little bit of time if you actually want to make something that is catchy. Sometimes you might be able to make a very nice melody in a short period of time, but one secret for sure that I want to give you is to try placing some short notes at the beginning of every note every now and then. Of course, you don't want to do it too much. And then another thing that I keep telling you is to not necessarily put the notes at the right place, just give it a little bit of error and mistake because it sounds very nice. For example, this note here should have been put over here to make it sound like this, but it sounds just too perfect bro. Like, you need to understand that a guitar is a human being that is actually playing it, so if you put it slightly after or before the actual position bro, it gives that nice realistic effect, you feel me? So basically what you want to do is to give it every now and then some minor mistakes, but of course you don't want to overdo it, otherwise the melody will just sound trash, and you don't want to do that, especially because you watch me, you feel me? I don't want you to make whack ass melody, you feel me? Hey, by the way, bro, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do it right now, man. And also, bro, follow me on Instagram at Stepuz, you feel me? Let's get into it. So for the mixing, we have a sound goodizer, a 3D delay, and then an EQ with a cut on the low end, and then a reduction of frequencies over here with a bell, and then a boost on the high end, just like this. And then finally we got a fresh air. Now next element comes from Trident, which is called Marcato strings, just to give that nice background tension to the melody. And then finally we got an electric bass from Xenology, which is called a 6-STR, bro. 6-STR bass, let's call it that way, bro. And for the bass, to be honest, bro, there isn't really that much of a secret. However, bro, I really recommend you try going by ear. So you just need to, bro, literally just by the vibe of the melody. To be honest, there's literally no rule. Sometimes you might want to follow the first chord progression, sometimes you want to follow the melody, sometimes you just want to freestyle a little bit, bro. It really depends on the vibe. All right, once got into this point, I actually had all the elements that I needed for the melody to actually be complete. However, I still wanted to play around with something extra, and what I did was to add some background elements such as shakers or minor drums, snaps, or also some effects, which I'm gonna showcase right now. So for example, over here we have a shaker, an open hat, a snap, a perk, a triangle, and over here we have a vox, and this one is actually a riser, and altogether they sound like this. And I've actually used these elements just to put them on the background and to give some further support to the main elements of the melody. And by the way, I've actually learned this trick from my boys Ilir 808 and LS Beats. However, bro, this is the end result of the melody, and let me know what you think about this one in the comment, bro. By the way, bro, we're about to hit the 5,000 subscribers, and I'm actually thinking about a beat battle event or something like that, bro. I'm not saying anything, something like that. So if you want to participate, there's gonna be 3 winners, I think, not sure yet, but there's gonna be 3 winners, which of course are gonna receive valuable prizes. So if you want to participate to the competition, make sure that you join my Discord group chat and wait for the actual official announcement, you feel me, bro? And if you fuck with this kind of melodies, make sure that you check out the loops section, which I've actually uploaded some melodies in this kind of style. So make sure you check out the first link in the description to join my Discord, and I'ma see you there. All right, we're gonna start with the clap, and we're gonna of course look into the upcoming kit. Listen, man, I don't really want to showcase the kit too much because there still is a lot of work to do, but bro, oh lord, this kit is gonna go crazy, man. Like, bro, oh lord. So as you can see here, man, I'm trying to fill up the gaps with a lot of different sounds, but of course without overdoing it. And as you can see, bro, I'm going for a certain kind of vibe. So at this point, what I'm actually gonna do is to put the kick. Yo, fire, I like it. Alright, it's definitely time for the 808, and let's see what we go over here. Alright, let's now add some effects. Listen, man. This thing is cold, bro. This thing is cold, bro. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of arrangement and then I'm gonna let you listen to the full beat. Yeah. Alright, my man, thanks a lot for watching today's video. Don't forget to join my Discord group chat for the 5,000 subscribers. First link down below in the description. You're also gonna be able to connect with other producers as well, getting some of my melodies, some of my sounds, and other people's melodies. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now and follow me on Instagram at Stepuz. I'm gonna let you listen to the full beat and I'll see you on the next time. Bye.